Welcome to the Publish session. In this session, we will learn to set up form and dashboard permissions for members, both internal and external. Let's start with form permissions. When we enter the edit mode, we will be on the design page. To configure form access, we need to navigate to the Publish page. When publishing the form to members, we need to set up the member permission for the form. Click on Add Member to assign permissions. First, select the members we want to assign the permission for, and then set up the member permission. We can select from existing permission groups or customize one to your liking. Creating a custom permission group is a breeze. Begin by naming it and providing a description. Once that's done, set the actions. Note that actions differ between workflow forms and regular forms. For a regular form, it includes view, add, copy, edit, delete, batch print, batch edit, import, and export. Meanwhile, for a workflow form, it offers all these actions, plus change approver, and reactivate. The view action is a fixed option, a prerequisite for all the other actions. The Fields section is on the next stage of permission settings. It decides whether the user can view or edit the specific fields. The users can only view but not edit the system fields. For example, the created user, created time, updated time, workflow status, and current node or approver. In the data section, we can set up a filter for the available records to members in the permission group. By default, all records are available. So far, we have gone through all the form permission settings for an internal member. Let's shift our focus to enabling form access for external members. For external users, we need to set up the form access via public links. We have three types of public links to make form accessible to the public: form field link, share link for a record, public query link. Imagine we need to distribute a survey to external users. In this case, I will enable the form field link and share it with the target audience. The external users can submit the survey without logging in through the form field link. The form style of the published forms are set in the form properties in the form public link style. We have two advanced settings for the form field link: URL parameter and embed link. If a member submits the form through a public link, the member information will not be recorded. But you can still mark different data sources by adding the URL parameter. For example, for the post on the Instagram, I can add the parameter ins. And for the post on the Facebook, I will add the parameter face. When a member submits a record, the URL parameter will help us to mark its resource. We will be able to check the data source in the database. Let's go back to the public links. To enhance security and prevent information leaks, you can embed the form field link and public query link into web pages, or secure them with a password. For scenarios where we need to share specific record with external users, activate the share link for a record. Let's say there is a piece of incomplete customer information. Instead of requesting the customer to resubmit everything, we can simply enable the share link for a record, then go to Manage Data and generate a link to share the record. One thing to note is that the share link for record is only available in the regular forms. Lastly, we have the public query link for users to make queries. External users can query the records without signing in, which allows them to conveniently query records. For instance, they can track order details using an order ID. If you want to convey a message to the members who have successfully submitted a form, you can also customize the result page to do that. Go to the extension page. For result page, select custom page to set up a customized notification. You can even embed a link to the notification. Next, let's move on to check the dashboard permissions. Still, we need to go to the Publish page first. Click on Add Department or Members to add view permission for the internal members. If you want to publish the dashboard for external users, simply enable the To All link. Most of the permission settings for dashboards are quite similar to those of forms. The only distinction is the export data from chart, which allow external users to download chart records. And there you have it, the keys to publishing forms and dashboards for both internal and external users. In our next session, we will delve into reviewing and managing the data collected from your published forms. Stay tuned and see you soon.